Every difficult time reveals something about human nature. Not our intelligence, not our resources, but our character. Imagine this: a city facing a crisis. Maybe it is a pandemic, maybe an economic collapse, maybe a natural disaster. Supermarkets are crowded, people are rushing to buy supplies, information is confusing, fear spreads quickly, and in the moments like these, something fascinating happens. People reveal who they really are. Some people panic, some people blame others, and some people quietly step forward and help. Which raises an interesting question: why do difficult times reveal such different sides of human nature? And more importantly, what kind of human does the world need the most during these moments? Because difficult times do not just test systems, they test people. Part 1: The experiment of human behavior. Let us run a thought experiment. Imagine a crowded theater. Suddenly someone shouts, "Fire! Fire!" What happens next? Most people think the biggest danger is the fire itself. But surprisingly, many disasters happen not because of the fire, but because of human reaction. Panic spreads, people push, people run without thinking. The danger multiplies. But sometimes something very different happens. A few individuals stay calm. They guide people towards exit. They organize the crowd, and suddenly the situation becomes manageable. Same environment, same threat, completely different outcome. Why? Because of human behavior. Part 2: How stress changes human behavior. Under stress, the human brain activates survival mechanism. Our brain shifts into what scientists call fight or flight mode. This response evolved thousands of years ago to help humans survive immediate danger. But in modern crises, this system sometimes misfires. Instead of helping us respond rationally, it pushes us towards fear and reaction. Fear spreads faster than logic, and emotions spread faster than facts. This is why panic buying happens. This is why rumors spread online, and this is why small problems suddenly escalate. But here is where things become interesting, because not everyone reacts the same way. Part 3: The real test. Difficult times reveal something important. They reveal what psychologists call character stability. Some people react purely from fear, but others, they respond differently. They pause, they think, they help, they stabilize the environment around them, which means crises are not just problems, they are tests, the real test of human character. Part 4: The 3 traits that pass the test. When researchers analyze communities that survive crises well, 3 traits appear again and again: clarity, responsibility, and empathy. Let us break them down. The first trait, clarity. During difficult times, information becomes chaotic. Social media fills with rumors, news spread rapidly, people share messages without even verifying them, and suddenly the environment becomes filled with noise. But the humans who make the biggest difference are those who maintain clarity. They verify information, they resist emotional reactions, they think before sharing. In a world filled with noise, clarity becomes powerful because calm thinking stabilizes others. The second trait, responsibility. During crisis, blame becomes very common. People blame each other, they blame leaders, leaders blame citizens, communities blame each other. But responsible humans ask a different question. Instead of asking, who is responsible for this problem, they ask, what is my responsibility in this moment? Sometimes responsibility looks simple, like helping neighbors, following safety rules, supporting community workers. But these small actions, they can create large collective effects. Trait number 3, empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand how our actions affect others. Many societal problems exist because people think only about themselves, but empathy shifts the perspective. When you understand that your actions affect thousands of people, your behavior changes. This is the foundation of civic responsibility. And empathy spreads, just like panic spreads. Part 5: The hidden power of small actions. Many people believe that only leaders can change societies, but history shows something very different. Small human behaviors repeated millions of times shape the entire civilizations. A person choosing not to spread the rumor, a person helping any strangers, a person remaining calm during chaos, these actions can seem very small, but collectively they shape the emotional climate of a society. Difficult times are not only tests for the government or systems, they are tests for all the individuals. They reveal whether we react with fear or respond with character. And when enough individuals choose clarity, responsibility, and empathy, societies become stronger. The final reflection. So, what kind of human does the world need during difficult times? Not the loudest, not the most powerful, but the one who remains clear when others panic, the one who is responsible when others blame, and the one who is empathic when others ignore. Because in the end, the real test of difficult time is not just the crisis itself. It is whether we become part of chaos or part of solution. The real test is the kind of human we choose to become when everything is hard, when even hope feels impossible. And that's exactly when the best of humanity begins to appear. That was today's reflection. Apply what matters and share it with someone who may need to hear this. I'll see you in the next one.